What?
Is this the power to mean things into existence? I don't like this feeling.
So now what are you going to do? Review them?
I mean, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't want to talk about it.
And yet?
And yet, that video is one of 2 that has earned me a ton of views. I guess this is my life now, isn't it?
Look on the bright side. You can always stop, and it isn't something you should dedicate your work on.
Yeah. And I do plan on playing other stuff. Well, if it gets more views and likes, who knows? But for now, I can't believe this. I went and made an April Fool's joke while also trying to talk about an interesting pair of cards, and what happens? They print out the other cards for the pair. For the most part. Might as well cover this new support, but I'm gonna do it my way, and with a new name for this series to be more distinct. But what do I name it though? Aha! Chronicles. And in this case, now with that cleared out, let's get into the cards. We started with the field spell, and now that has a complementary continuous spell by the name of Clear Wall. With these effects, you can only use the first effect of the card's name once per turn. If Clear World is on the field, you can add 1 monster from your deck to your hand that mentions it. Monsters that mention Clear World cannot be destroyed by battle, also you take no battle damage from battles involving them. While you control level 7 or higher monster that mentions Clear World, all effects of Clear World are applied to your opponent regardless of the attributes they control. The first effect is neat and very much needed for the archetype, albeit reliant on the field spell. The second effect is to help out Clear Vice Dragon and its atrocious battle phase centered effect, along with the other new monsters. But the third effect? Bro, all the Clear World effects being applied regardless of the attributes? I mean extreme, but honestly appreciated big time. I'd say if that was it, I'd be happy, but no.
He's not a hack. Unlike a certain other train enthusiast I know.
Quite. So now, let's cover the 4, count them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
New additions to the monster lineup to give our Dragon Gal some much needed company. The level 1 Clear Cube, the level 3 Clear Phantom, the level 4 Clear Rage Golem, and the level 7 Clear Vicious Knight. They all share Clear Vice Dragon's motto of you are unaffected by the effects of Clear World in case you can't get to the continuous spell, but they also offer additional help via their effects. Clear Cube gives you an additional normal summon set of a clear monster and special summons one of the boys when it leaves the field. Clear Phantom, when destroyed, targets a monster your opponent controls and destroys it while milling 3 cards from their deck. It can also discard itself along with another spell to search out 2 cards that are either Clear World or mention it in its text. Wait, hold up. Spells and traps that mention it? Well, if Cyber Darks have taught me anything, is to expect the mentioned in the card text for the future. When exactly, though, I can't say. Clear Rage Golem enables direct attacking with clear monsters, and when he damages the opponent, inflicts 300 burn for each card in their hand. And finally, Clear Vicious Knight can summon itself by triggering 1 clear monster, and is basically a Majesty's Fiend, but based on special summoned monsters with lower attack than his, which is always, since his 2300 attack gets a boost from the opponent's monsters. 4 out of 5 duelists will be using this card along the meta deck for that lockdown. The rest of the 1/5 will play it pure for the equivalent of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Nuzlocke. I did not expect this. Like, maybe in a decade or so, I would have seen the cards be printed in some obscure set or something. But nope, and with how they're making the support to play out, while also having at least one more spell to be imported from the show, along with the foreknowledge of possible trap cards, I'd say I did my job.
Can you really call it a job, though?
A message, I guess. But either way, here's to more support for this series, and maybe they'll actually become tier 0 in the future based on some of the cards they have. A shame that I can't keep ranting on this series of cards, but now instead of reminding everyone of Clear World, I'll keep reminding everyone, Kanabi mostly, about Scabscar Knight. None of you know about Scabscar Knight, and I hope they make him the super overpowered level 4 Neon Genesis Evangelion reference he deserves to be. And hey, if this video gets more likes and views, I'll continue this series also. Please subscribe. Please.
We also have a Patreon, so donate any amount of quarters you can spare.
Thanks in advance. Hope you're doing well and have a nice day.